Hi, my name is Sergio Cervantes. Welcome to my Storms in North America project. Let's address 3 claims from this data set that we can help address with R. So the first claim is that the 2010 Atlantic hurricane season had 19 named storms. Despite this above average activity, not one hurricane hit the US. So to address the first part of this claim, let's pipe storm into a filter function that only takes in storms in the 2010 season and storms belonging to either the North Atlantic or South Atlantic basin. And then take the length of the unique SIDs. With that, we get 21. So the first part of this claim is unfortunately not supported by the data. Moving on, let's plot a map and plot the points of the storm movement in the Atlantic area. The less opaque dots refer to storms with wind speeds less than 64.3 knots. That means that those are not classified as hurricanes. The filled in dots are classified as hurricanes. As you can see, no filled in dots touch the US. The second part of this claim is supported. Let's move on. The 2005 Atlantic hurricane season featured a total of 27 named storms, 7 of which became major hurricanes, making this the season with the most number of major hurricanes from the period 1970 to 2020. So basically, we're going to use essentially the same exact methodology to address how many are in a specific criteria, right? So we're going to pipe storm and then put in the filters, and we get 31 instead of 27. So that first part is not supported. And then we're going to get 7 after we filter for this wind from the Atlantic storms. That is supported. So the second part of this can be supported. But let's also check to see if that's the most number of major hurricanes. So I run a for loop to check through each year from 1970 to 2020, and I find that actually 1 or 2, including 2005, have 7 or more. That's 2020, so it's actually a tie. We can actually plot a bar graph of the counts and see that they're at the same height, 7. Pretty crazy that there's a slight trend upward. Let's continue. In the period from 1970 to 2020, the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season was the most active on record. By that meaning most tropical cyclones. We can use the same exact methodology, filters, and then a for loop to test if there are more tropicals than 2020, and even the table function. And then we see that actually none have more than 2020. It has the most at 30, and we can even plot a bar graph. This horizontal line here will tell us that even though 2005 was close, 2020 has more than any other year.